YouTube, welcome back to the channel. It's your host TKK, man. Listen, thanks for the support, guys. Very grateful. Look, man, today we got the Sony 48-inch 2022 A90K. Got the A90K, the follow-up after the A90J of last year. You know, I made some content not too long ago talking to you guys about me being excited for the Quantum Dot to see what Sony has to offer. And so I seen this as a great opportunity for me to jump into seeing some of the picture processing from a gaming perspective. I'm also going to try to watch some content on this. So the idea behind this is going to be able to, for me to be able to put it next to the Samsung S95B, as well as put it in place of where the S95B is, right? I want this to go onto my 3090 build upstairs in the bedroom, and I'm really excited about this. So today in this video, we're going to get an unboxing, and we're going to take a quick look at this thing right after this intro. All right, welcome back to the channel. So we're gonna go ahead and slice and dice this thing. Got this TV today. I wanted to get something up quick for you guys. If you got any questions, as always, leave it in the comment section. I will be putting some type of timestamps in the description. We're gonna take a look at the contents of what's in the package today. I figured 48-inch was the sweet spot for this TV. Got enough 55-inch TV sets around here, and the 65-inch is going to be for the A95K. That is ultimately going to be the bedroom TV. So it'll be good to step back into Sony's game, and this will hold my excitement over until I do get the A95K. So getting everything out of the box here. The one disappointment that I do have is that I no longer have my 48-inch LG C1s. Some months ago, it's about 6 months ago, I bought two C1s. I don't know if it was exactly 6 months ago, but it was earlier in the year. It was February. I bought the first one, and then 2 weeks after that, I bought the second one. Great TVs, sold those, and so here we are now with another opportunity here. I'm not expecting this to be as bright as the A90J, but I'm interested in seeing what the photo quality would look like with this TV. All right, so come on a little closer. This thing in a box. I swear I like to get these unboxings filmed just in case there's any crazy radical damage. So if I remember correctly, just gonna kind of break this down. Now I've got these rugs here that's gonna make this a little bit more difficult. Let's try to break this down over here. And that piece isn't gonna break as clean. This one is designed to come right off, so just gonna keep with the motion here. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, we're gonna fade so I can slide this out. I had to change rooms because the little carpet decor I have in there is a little awkward. Added some new rugs, some pizzazz to the room. So at this point, that smell is interesting. Shit. It don't smell like crap, but man, just really interesting. Let's see if we can come around, get like a, looking to see if I have any bins or anything like that, and it's looking pretty. It's hard to say, but it's looking good so far. I'd be concerned about like cracked panels and such. Take off this little advertisement sticker. You want to over there so you can get the peel of this. There's your advertisement there. 2022 Master Series, baby. Woo! For the Sony fanboys, where we at, man? We in here. Talking about some LG, talking about some Samsung. We're gonna do them all, baby. We're gonna do them all. All right, so I'm gonna cut and then get this thing out of here and get the base connected. All right, real quick though, this does look interesting. This looks like some Matrix centric type of design. I don't know. This just looks absolutely awesome. I love the way this back looks, man. This does look really, really clean. So I just wanted to kind of point that out. I'm assuming that if I unscrew these would be where I can put my mount tab, because I do have this. Look at this, we got Bravia there. This is just the way this is designed. Now, this TV goes for 1,500 bucks, 48 inch, pricey, man. It costs a little something, but yeah, I'm really excited and happy for this, to get this thing fired up and see how it is. I can still remember how it was functioning with the C1, and it was great. I'm not saying that I'm expecting this to have a better game optimizer or anything like that. My thought for this is more so just being able to have, like, as a content creator, having the best monitor that I can have as a content creator at the smallest size, guys, at the smallest size. Some of you are probably going to say, hey man, well, you taking a 55-inch S95B off the desk, 55-inch. So for all you guys, man, you're too close. You're too close. You know what I'm saying? People keep talking about that, man. 48-inch. So it's going to be really interesting. So let me go ahead and get the base connected to this thing. All right, guys, got this thing connected to its base. Leave that there. Get this thing all powered on. This is just a quick video, guys. So let's just talk about HDMI connectivity. We've got IR in there, video in there. We've got a USB port here. We've got a HDMI here. We've got HDMI 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 here, right? 3 and 4 HDMI ports in are going to be the 2.1. So the eARC and then the non-eARC. That's the most controversial piece to everything that Sony's going to have to offer for me this year is going to be, why don't we have more ports? I assume there is a reasoning behind it, but it's not good enough. My opinion, they only give a damn about PlayStation. That's all I can think, because you don't need one for a Blu-ray player. But when you think about consoles, you've got 2 next-gen consoles out, and you've got gaming PCs that were the first to have an HDMI port that could do 2.1 pass-through, right? But build quality is great. I love the way this thing looks. There is let me see. Let's get all this peeled off. There's not a film on this TV, which is disappointing because I was looking forward to a peel. So they have a peel here. But there is not, and I don't want to scratch my TV. There's not a film on here of any kind. But yeah, this is amazing. So I'm gonna get my PlayStation and we're gonna power this thing up really quick just so we can see something on it, and we'll conclude this video. Right, so build quality of the remote, I almost said microphone, the remote controller, very nice. I like the material of this. I do like the way that the S95B is, where it has the USB-C in that allows you to power it, the internal battery. This does take batteries that are included, but there are some backlit functionalities here as soon as you power this thing up, but this feels really nice. I've got the PlayStation 5 connected to this on the HDMI 4. Get this thing turned on. This does function with the Google or Android TV functionality. That is the operating system. And we'll set up Google TV. So let me get all my credentials in here and I'll be right back, guys. All right, man, got this thing set up, put my credentials in, and I didn't want you to read all this. Whatever. We don't want no power saving. It says it takes about 5 seconds. We'll do that later. Nope. Nope. I don't want to do this. Check for updates. Nope. Nope. What apps it's installing, I'm not sure. The only thing that I really confirmed to was YouTube, obviously. I'd like to think of this as more of a content creator's piece. Outside of that, gaming, you know, when you think about only having 2 HDMI ports that support the 2.1, if you're not utilizing a soundbar or an audio video receiver, then you're pretty much one console or 2 consoles, or in my case, it would be just, you know, 1 PC. So I think that's a big opportunity for them in 2022. I'm not sure why that hasn't been addressed. Coming off of how shaky things were for them in 21, having the A90J as like the best TV last year from a picture quality perspective, just getting absolutely just trashed by LG from a gaming perspective. And I'm talking about optimization of how well it functions. Now, there's going to be a lot of people, some of you guys that might even come across this, that might say to yourselves, man, you know, the A90J was good enough. The A80J was good enough. You know, I feel like when you get to the pinnacle piece of buying these TV sets, you can't settle. You have to have a realistic approach as to what your expectations are. And so, you know, for me, I look at certain things as a standard. Having owned this now, I will say still, man, I should have 4 HDMI ports that I could take full advantage of. I should be in a position where I don't have to pick and choose and disconnect and reconnect. You know, I've seen a couple people say that in the comments, like you can just, you know, and they said something along the effect that, you know, I could just unplug a console and then plug up the next one. And it's like in 2022, I don't want to do that. I shouldn't have to buy a Switch or anything. If I'm buying a 48-inch, that's $1,500. Like, I shouldn't be having to do that. Like, for any reason should I have to do that. And so that's also going to be a disappointment when I do get the A95K, but I'm expecting it. I really am. So kind of is what it is with that. So I'm going to kind of let this finish doing its thing and then wrap this thing up. Actually, I lied to you guys. I got to get back to making some money. So leave comments. We're going to shoot some more content actually picking up on this thing after I've done this, because what I'll be able to do is I'll be able to go in and I'll be able to soft calibrate it to my liking, and we'll start getting some things set up. So let me know if there's some things that you need me to test, some questions that you might have for this TV, and I'll be sure to try to get around to those. I appreciate your support. If you're interested in subscribing, this is the kind of stuff I do technology. Yesterday I posted a video about a gaming monitor. You can check that out. I'll card that in just to advertise it. There's going to be more content for this. I'm awaiting the A95K. I'm gonna get that in 65-inch. I'm excited to see that, because that's going to lead into a whole entire different slew of content for me, because I'm going to be redoing my living room setup. That's audio, video, and that type of stuff, diving into that. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here, let this thing finish installing, and then when I get done with work this evening, I'll be free to play around with it and do everything that I need to do. So thank you for your support. I appreciate you guys, especially you regulars. Anybody new here, thank you. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Max love.